Hey, YouTube. Well, I thought I'd come on here. I struggled with coming on all day, so now I'm losing the light. But I'm going to talk about something kind of serious. Okay. One of my, I don't know if you call it, character defects. I think I've mentioned it before, is I can't hold water. I can't hold nothing on the inside and just keep it to myself. So, really, I'd rather keep this information to myself, what I intellectually decided upon. I wouldn't tell anybody, kind of thing. But what's the opposite of that? Oh, blast it all over the internet. All right, what I'm talking about. Okay, most of my life I had a couple of fears. I feared ever becoming a drug addict, and I became a drug addict. I feared ever finding myself in prison, and I found myself in prison, which turned out to be many times. And I've done that. Of course, I feared AIDS. I've had that for over 30 years. HIV/AIDS, 30 years, right? I thought I had made it. Last thing on the list, what else did I fear? C. Cancer. Cancer. As long as I could stay away from that one. But like everything else I feared, the fear has come upon me. All right, maybe 9 months ago, I went to this liver doctor specialist, and she told me that I had cirrhosis of the liver. Right? So I know I had cirrhosis, even though I haven't drank in maybe 30 years. Damage was done to my liver for a host of other things that I don't have time to go into right now. But so maybe a week ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I went in to the same lady and she said, routinely, let's do a ultrasound to check your liver, make sure it's okay. Right? I did the ultrasound 2 weeks ago. They saw something in the test, some kind of abnormality in the ultrasound. That's when they take that wand, put it all over your stomach and all that. They did a very thorough one, all over the abdomen and all this kind of stuff. They found something. So I got a call, said, okay, we found something abnormal. We need to bring you in. Um, and I asked the man right then. I said, oh, well, what is the possibility? What do you think it could be? And he told me, well, what we're looking for is any kind of cancer. I didn't panic. Now, you got to realize I've been through a lot of diseases in my time, serious diseases. So I don't know about I've just become immune, but my reaction was not. I wasn't scared, not yet. So they set me up for this other test, this CT scan. That was last night. I mean, that was yesterday. Yesterday morning, I took the CT. That's when they put you through this donut thing and they photographed your whole insides, the whole album kind of thing. Didn't take long, maybe 20 minutes. Today, the woman told me and calls me and tells me that I have liver cancer. We all know it's got to happen at some point, right? I feared that because I know at some point, most people, that's what, when they die, they got some kind of cancer in their body. I knew that. I go to church where people tell all their business. So I've known a lot of people struggling with this thing. But when it touches home, and now it has touched home. Okay. I guess I could tell for people just for basic information. Basic information. I arrived in Hollywood in 1976, right? I had this little boyfriend, this guy, costume designer. Him and his partner, I was kind of a third leg in that relationship. The first summer that I had sex with anybody, male or female, almost the very first time, but that summer certainly, I was exposed to hepatitis. This man got very sick, right? He turned yellow, his eyes yellow, his whole body yellow. And I got a notice in the mail saying that I had been exposed to this man. But now I had no symptoms, no sickness, and we're going back 40 years now. No sickness, right? But I think they call it the antibody, whatever it was. It was slowly destroying my liver. It probably didn't start to about maybe about 40 when they told me that I still had this. It never goes away, hepatitis B. So I didn't get cirrhosis from drinking. I don't know if drugs played a part in it or not. But that was my exposure. I had hepatitis B my entire life. And now it's causing me problems with the liver. So that's what I was coming to say. I got to fight this damn thing. So she called me, this lady. I got to go in there next week and start another fucking journey. Yeah, I've been almost all the organs are shot out. All these years of taking all these HIV medications, they've hurt different parts of the body. I've heard bad news so many times that I am numb to it. But I think it does help to speak things out, or otherwise I wouldn't be here talking about it. So every once in a while, I guess I'll give you an update what's going on with me. But I don't know. It feels like I should have more of a reaction. I don't react to things. I don't react to things normally. Even when people close to me have died and so forth, I say, why shouldn't I be crying? Should I be feeling things deeply? And I just don't. I don't know what that is. So I should be devastated. And maybe that'll come later. But she says it's tiny. But you never know what a doctor, they're trying to manipulate you to do what they ask you to do. So she says it's a tiny thing. It's in the very first stages of it. So hopefully I won't have to chemo and the whole shot. I don't know. So I can't talk too much about the thing itself. I looked online, but of course everything is online. Every kind of differing opinions and so forth. People going through this. But now you know. I feel a little better because when you talk about things out loud, it releases the power of them instead of holding them inside. So I guess I'll get calls from my family and friends telling me, why didn't you tell me? You told me this online. I found out online. Baby, this is my cancer, and I got to do it the way I want to do it. Right? 30 years with HIV. Ain't just a bitch. It's kind of weird because 30 years with this damn thing, I've been struggling with this HIV stuff. And something comes from out of left field. So, it's happened. All right. I'm not going to be here whining and crying and begging for mercy and sympathy or compassion or anything like that. But I'll keep you guys posted. Okay? Later.